Falcon Paladin fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of StarCraft Legacy of the Void. This is a GM game between Railgan and Barcode here on Blackpink, the latter edition. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we've got the red Protoss player. It is Barcode. And in the top right-hand corner, I almost said left for some reason, it's going to be the blue Zerg player, Railgan, representing his own clan, Railgan. Alright, so a ZVP GM level. Haven't had one of these matchups in a while at the GM level, I think. But since ZVP is my favorite matchup, and I love high-level ZVP for all the reasons that I've explained very much, I just feel like every unit is viable. Name a unit that's not viable in ZVP. I'll wait. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. So obviously I'm right. That's how this works in YouTube casts. You can't talk back to me. Ha ha ha. Like if I was streaming for YouTube gaming. How's that going, by the way? Have you been watching the Far Cry on the YouTube gaming? I mean, kind of felt like I wanted to keep doing the Far Cry stuff, but also wanted to keep the StarCraft stuff going. That might end up killing me, by the way, is if I try to do major Far Cry streams while at the same time trying to cast the StarCraft and keep up with an everyday schedule. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I mean, again, I promise I will be here with StarCraft on the channel until the end of days. It's just the plan. I have loved StarCraft since I was young. It's not going anywhere. If I was going to burn out on it, it would have been by now. So don't worry about that. It's just a question of how often, right? So there may be changes. We'll see how it works out. Anyway, nothing really happening so far. Nobody harassing anybody. Nobody really... I guess there is scouting here from this probe from Barcode. Good job. Good job, Barcode probe. Following Showtime's example and scouting. Toss players. Scout with workers. It's real good. Promise it is. Meanwhile, no sign of higher tech out of Barcode yet because the cybernetics core is not done. And no sign of a lair or anything out of Railgun or a third base. Is he a two base in this thing? He might be two base in this thing. Railgun has been known to create some really aggressive two-base all-ins versus Protoss. And Terran, actually. So, maybe that's what he's doing here today. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It is going to be a Stargate opening from our Protoss player. How on earth does he have a 9? Sorry, everyone who's been staring at that. You're like, why is there a 9? I don't know. It's gone now, though, right? Yes, it's gone. Yeah, that was weird. Zerglings are chasing our probe around. Oh, 4 lings. Get him. Get the probe. Probe, run. Run for your life. I'm simultaneously rooting for both of you to win, which is impossible. It's kind of a zero-sum game. Either well, I guess a win for the lings as the probe goes home. Because it can't scout anymore, but that's not going to happen. The probe is not interested in going home. It was too late for that. Should have gone home about 45 seconds ago, and now it's dead. So, made its choice. Wanted to see the timing on a potential third base. That's what the probe was doing. Is there a third base? No. Is there a third base? No. No third base by 3 minutes should be a bit of a warning sign to you Protoss players. You should say, wait. Wait, this feels very two-base all-any to me. There is a lair without a third base from Railgun. Yeah. And he's sitting... Oh, I guess he's making 6 more drones. I was going to say, sitting at about 30, but... He's going to have around 40 here when all is said and done, getting spore crawlers up as the Overlord does scout the presence of an Oracle popping out. This Oracle's name is Falcon Paladin. It is because he cannot keep his lists updated, Falcon Paladin is forced to induce a horrible Oracle-related death. I submitted 3 names. How dare you? Yeah, I feel bad about that. There was a time, about a month ago now, where I wasn't up to date on my Oracle list, and I started a game, and Oracles showed up, and I was like, oh. And then someone had really worked hard at submitting 3 names to the list, and I didn't use them, and he was very upset. So this is Falcon Paladin, the Oracle. The creator, the namer of this Oracle, hopes Falcon Paladin dies a terrible, horrible death, which it may well do, since obviously there's a spore and a queen at each base, and can't really do much other than throw down Revelation. There's another Oracle in production, though, so don't feel too bad. Actually, wait, a third Oracle from Barcode. Okay, this is interesting now. 3 Oracles, more difficult to deal with, but there's 3 queens and a spore at this natural base. Okay, they scout the infestation pit. They scout the lack of a third. Okay, the Protoss needs to know something is happening. Needs to be aware something is happening. Oh, Railgun's going for a third base now, though, but it's not going to make it because there's Oracles sitting here. Is it worth it to throw in your pulsar beam to stop this? Well, we'll never know. I kind of feel like it's not, though. Right? I mean, pulsar beam goes on, you kill the drone, and it's like, well, good job. Okay, now there's a mass Oracle play from the Protoss player. Mass Oracle. Knight is coming in from Railgan. Adept, Mass Oracle. But the queen count might be too much to do to kill the... I guess there's only 4, with 2 more on the way. All right, queen's trying to finish off these adepts before they get too much work done. Target firing one of them, but they're going to static transfer. Nope, canceled. Cancel that static transfer. Lings are here. The Lings want to catch these adepts in the middle of the open field, and so they can surround them and kill them, and that's what's going to happen. Sorry, adepts, there were not enough of you. Oh, and Swarm Host. That's what the infestation pit is for. Railgun going Swarm Host Nidus. And he's got a third base, which is late, mind you. This would be a problem if Railgun wasn't planning on winning in the next 10 minutes, which apparently he is. I feel like that's the only reason to wait for to get your third base so long. Zergling's checking to see, is there a third base we can take down? We're hiding here. Don't mind us, we're hiding almost in these vents, which is a better hiding place, but we're not. We're just outside those. Nidus coming up. Does our Protoss player see this?
Glory to the Daylong.
He does, right? Yeah. Oh, it's right there, dude. It's right there. Yep. Okay, it is. All right, so Pulsar Beam gonna... Oh, you need to focus down the Nidus. Gotta focus down the Nidus. What are you doing? Yeah, Locust popping out of the Swarm Host. Oh, they go back in the Nidus once the Locusts have popped and everything on the ground dies, including a whole bunch of probes. Zergling's going after the third base, forcing a cancel of that on the Barcode player. And then the Locusts all die. But they did kill quite a number of probes there, 5 of them. But 5 Swarm Hosts died. Oh, I don't know if that was worth it. I am not convinced that was worth it. 1,900 resources lost for Railgun compared to 21. So maybe it was worth it for Railgun nevertheless. Zergling's here trying to do some more stuff. Is that another Nidus? Another Nidus? They're focusing down the Swarm Hosts, which I can't really fault them for. Yeah, killing the Nidus is nice, but the fewer the Locusts, the better. And they all die too. Huh. So this has been a really jam-packed first 7 minutes thus far. I guess it was kind of quiet for a little bit, but another Nidus popping up here, trying to perhaps Swarm Host down the natural base. He's got the skin, right? Yes, it is a War Chest skin. Look how spiky those Zerglings are. They've got like 18 spikes. More probably for each one. And here we go. Trying to get a Templar Archives for Storm, I assume, is the Barcode player, but he's stuck on 2 bases. Where was that Nidus, says Barcode. I don't see it in my base. Is it out here somewhere? By golly, it is. And here come the green-butted Locusts. They look like flying banelings, which is actually a terrifying thing to consider. Nidus Worm still up. Lings around here. Another Nidus Worm attempted. Railgun is just trying to make this thing happen. Does he take down a shield battery? He gets it before the Locusts expire. Single Oracle. I guess this might be Falcon Paladin. Have any Oracles? Oh, 1 Oracle died. That was Falcon Paladin. Terrible, terrible death on his part. Oh, don't Adepts, don't fight this. Don't fight this. Get out of there. They're running. 1 of them dies. 2 of them? Nope, they're fast. Locusts are slow off creep. Look how slow they are. 2.62 move speed. Adepts can't quite run at this point, which is not good for them. A couple more Adepts die, and the Locusts decide it's not really worth living, and they run before they die. This Nidus Worm is still up. Lings over here too. The pressure that Railgun has put on this Protoss player has just been super intense. Right now, Zergling's trying to roll on up here into the main base. Adept holding the line. And there is a shield battery here and a whole bunch more Adepts coming too. And Barcode says, I'm tired of playing on the defensive. Super mega legitimately tired of playing on the defensive here. Here come a bunch of Adepts. Got a bunch of Swarm Hosts here too. The Locust landing. Pulsar Beam being thrown down too. Are the Adepts doing this? The Adepts can't do it. They can't hang with these Locusts. That's why they canceled that transfer. Queen Anti are pretty good. Oracle starting to get picked off here as well. Where are those Swarm Hosts going? They're hiding. They're trying to hide as best as they can, but it's not necessarily working out for them. Oracle count has been whittled down to 3. Several of them have been killed so far. 5. In fact. All right, so it's 56 to 40 Harvesters. 2 Adepts here in the third base trying to kill some drones, but again, too many Lings to really make a go of that. And then coming into the natural base where they die too. More Adepts showing up though. They have Resonating Glaives, which is good. Which is really good for the Barcode player. And still has 3 Oracles with still a good number of energy. Aw, so many Hydras though. So many Hydralisks, though. Are the Hydras able to pick... Oh, the Oracle's extending a little bit too far. Nope. Managing to escape. 9 Hydras in production at once right now. Queen, 4 Crawler, take down an Oracle. Adepts trying to fight their way against this number of Hydras. They're really good against Hydras, especially if they have the Resonating Glaives upgrade, but Not there. Not there, as it turns out, and all the adepts are gone. Not when you're outnumbered that much. Swarm host count is 8. Oh, he still has 8? My goodness, look at the skin on these guys, too. They look like volleyballs with spikes, obviously, because you can't have a skin without spikes if you're Zerg. Yep, another swarm of blue or green-butted locusts. Say, hey, adepts, you want to stay and fight? No? All right, we'll take down your cyber core. Going to take down your robotics facility. Meanwhile, some adepts trying to do stuff on the other side of the map here. Fourth base morphing in for Railgan too. And yeah, this is just a lot. That pylon gonna go down. Couple hydras remaining. Natural base not in a good place here at all. Adepts facing off against a 2-to-1 hydra problem here. This is a better situation for the adepts. Just a smaller group of hydras, but then more popping out of the Nidus Swarm. This Nidus Swarm has been causing problems for a while now. Turns out, when you can tell some of these guys are ready to pop. I guess it's not. I mean, the blue gets bluer, I guess is the answer here. Not a great answer. Still enough to go after these probes. Probes are running as they smartly should do, but this is quickly spiraling out of control for the Protoss player. This Nexus gonna die. Is it gonna die before the Locusts expire? I always forget how good their DPS is. Oh, they get it right before they die. Right before. Archon drop at the fourth base of Railgan, though. Barcode is not going to go down without a fight, man. This Protoss player, whoever he is, I respect him immensely at this point. He's going to kill that fourth of Railgan, but his natural base is gone. He's on one base. He's effectively almost mined out of that main base, which is really horribly terrible. A Nidus Swarm pops up inside the natural. Long-distance mining probes come back to their deaths. And Archon's trying to do it, but there's enough roaches and hydras and swarm hosts here, but it's just not going to happen. And that's it. A rage quit out of the Barcode player. Railgan is victorious in 12 minutes and 8 seconds, and that's going to be all she wrote. What a jam-packed 12 minutes and 12 seconds, though. That was amazing. That was just... oof. Okay. Gotta take a moment to catch my breath there. I mean, yeah, it kind of started a little bit slow, but once those Nidus Swarms start popping, it never stopped. Once you pop, you just can't stop. Resources lost. Railgun 9,000 and about 12,000. We'll say 13 for the Barcode player. 12 Swarm hosts. 56 Adepts. 6 Oracles. All the Oracles dead. 1 Nexus. A hatchery. 4 Nidus Swarms. 46 Lings. 29 probes. And 20 drones. But yeah, just pressure, man. A pressure build, if there ever was one, at the GM level out of Railgan. Might be worth investigating. I think Railgan has put this build up on spawningtool.com. So if you check that out, LOTV.spawningtool.com under build orders, you're going to see it. I assume it's going to be like a 2-base swarm host or something that Railgan has put up here recently, at least in the month of January. But all right. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.